And now for something entirely different. Today in our box we have special guest appearance of a Boglin. I love Boglins. Love them since I was kids. I love any of these little weird monster figures from when I was a kid. This guy has a window, so he's a little hard to see. So it's gonna wait till we get into the box to really see this figure. This is Vlad. I happen to get this guy on eBay in a lot of the... Flip to the back. One of these is exclusive, but I got a lot of all three of them and Spunk for a really good price. Let's just say it that way. Even the Orlock, which is the exclusive one, is signed by the creator of Boglins, and yeah, he'll be remaining in the box. But the other three, well, might open them up, maybe not. We'll see. These are kind of like iffy because the box is like half the appeal. The box is supposed to be their home. So what's in the box, we're going to be reviewing a lot of the box and kind of some neat things because the boxes are the Boglins' home. There is no cartoons to go with Boglins. There is no extra media. There's no comic book. Everything you learn about Boglins is on the back. It's just kind of like a spreadsheet, and this is how it's always been. So you get to make up your own little adventures with them. It's great. It's great for imaginative toy. Just a reminder, these videos are for basically documenting what is in the box. So you can use it to help you out figuring out accessories, what goes in the box, etc., etc., etc. This one will be interesting. Having a look at the box itself, we have the Bat Boglins, outrageous creatures that come alive in your hands. These are puppets. A little bit of backstory of these. These are made by Tim Clark. He worked with Jim Henson on making puppets. Jim Henson was not interested in making Muppets, like puppets for products. He was interested in making movies, entertainment. He had no interest in making commercial puppets, being in the business of making toys. That's what wasn't his thing. His thing was entertaining. But Tim Clark wanted to bring a high quality Muppet with Muppet technology to people. So he invented Boglins back in the 80s. And they had a little bit of a release in the US for a little while. They got big overseas in the UK. And there's a few of us here and there who just love these things. I love all the weird monster stuff from the 80s. It's just me. So, we have little pictures of the Bat Boglins. These guys were supposed to be released in... I think this is a failed, or not failed, maybe it was a... It just didn't go through with making these originally. They were going to, but they didn't. They might release a few prototypes or just some one-offs. Tim Clark's good with that. But these are the first mass-released Bat Boglins. Beware the curse of the Bat Boglin. This one's name is Vlad. Bat Boglin may bite your finger. It's all kinds of warnings on the cage because these boxes are their home. It's meant to look like a cave. A little thing. Wings are in there. Lots of words on there. Dare to enter the Bat Cave. Did you hear that screech last night? You know, make up things to get your imagination juices flowing. Feed only liquids, because they're bats and are drinking blood. Once more, the wings are on the bottom. Extremely rare flying creature. The idea is these things are alive. They're not toys. They're alive when they come out of our hands. And as far as I'm concerned, if I have one on my hand, it is very much alive, and it will have its own personality. You may have seen that with some of the shorts with my parrot Loki. If we want to control this thing inside, these little instructions here. The other ones come with a cage. So you clip that, you do the same thing here, and you'd open it up this way to put. But that hole is a little small, so I'm probably not going to... We're going to take this very carefully. You pinch the mouth moves. You can do different things, however you're comfortable with you're moving your hands. It's a puppet. Eyes can move individually. Look back and forth. They're basically just fun to play with. So the tail is inside the bottom of the crate with the clip to snap it on. Wings are inside the bottom of the crate and need to be snapped on. So we're going to have some assembly required, so we're going to find out what's in the box. Let's choose side to open up. We're not opening up from the top because, as you see, the slider gimmick is right there. And maybe I'll cut that. Now here's the interesting thing. Looks like there's fingerprints in there. I know I got this off an eBay auction site, but I don't think he's been played with. But I see some straps have been removed, so maybe he has been played with. I feel dirty. So we're going to open this up. We're going to be very careful. Now, I already unclassed this. I decide which side I was going to open up. So, first we're presented with a caution. This box, let me slow down a little bit. This special box is your Boglin's home. Keep your Boglin happy. Take care of his home. Your Boglin will like that. Proceed carefully. Like I said, it's like they're living in a cage. This is their home. So we have some reassembly instructions. As we see, we have the slide gimmick, the insert. Place and fold the outer box. Wings are inside. So we're going to take this apart and reassemble it. So we're going to do this as carefully as possible without damaging it. These retail, I'm not even going to go into that. They're fairly expensive, but are they worth it? I've never seen a puppet toy be cheap. I put it that way. And these are pretty not costly, but he may have been assembled already. What's in here? All right, so we have recently discovered in the Boglands, the back Boglins, a little history for the Boglins. That's cool. We have some instructions here. Now these are painful to put together. I've assembled Boglins before. And this guy here, he's got it strapping through the hole. It's like he was looked at and someone's like, nah, that's too much work for me. So we'll just undo that twisty tie. Now all these twisty ties are going to stay in there. And some little box crud there from the cardboard. Lots of tricks, no treats in there. So, overall, this is your base Boglin head. This is one of the original 3 that they just basically remolded and made some accessories. That's fine. You can do a lot of character with very little. You can do a lot with a little. And these are the those are the hands, the wings. So, when we're assembling these, what am I doing? I guess that's how they would have came. And this guy's got some paint issues. I mean, I'm going to play with him, and it was a really good deal, so I'm not upset. Let's see what else we got here before we get going. So we got our tail. Our very phallic-looking tail. And these are the weird connectors they have. These are interesting and painful. But they're the way we connect it. So we have 2 for the arms, 1 for the tail. This will go inside. I keep saying arms, they're wings. This is definitely not opened. Did I get a reject, or is it just a paint on these guys? Alright, let's go to the tail first. So to assemble the tail, we take this little thing. They're all universal, I think. Yeah, they're all the same size. Okay. So we take this guy, we're going to put it behind, right out the back here. Now, originally, they came... One second here. Yep. Now, originally, these things came built into the box, and that was horrible to take off. They were actually affixed to the box with these things, and those were horrible to take off. Horrible, horrible. All right, so it's showing that this will go in here. Okay. That makes sense. Where's the other one right here? And this is usually how the Boglin arms are attached. We're just attaching the wings here because they're too big for the box. Alright, so that's in there. Now to attach this, looks like we want to put it through here. No, the tail is definitely showing this piece in the tail. So let's follow the instructions. All these are pointing outward. All right, bud, I'm putting it on backwards. I don't care. Yeah, there's no exact instruction on how to put together the tail. So we're doing it that way. So we'll put this guy in here. We're going to line those up. We're going to push, and we're going to hear a snap. There we go. Yeah, I like that better than, I mean, it takes a little space in there. Oh well. Now these, we want facing outward. So we're going to take these. Let's make sure we got the right one. We want the hands facing forward. So just like before, I'm going to line that up into the holes. Now we should push it together. And we should hear a pop. That wasn't so bad. Should have a little bit of a give for movement. And we just pop that into there. Out of the holes. Line that up, squeeze, and we have that nice pop. So there we have, I'm sorry, box, let me set it aside for now. Like I said, all this is being saved. I don't know, because it's a Boglin. I love Boglins, and you don't want them to get dirty. But now that he's assembled, we can have a look at him. So he's got his wings. He's very rubbery. His eyes glow. He's got an interesting profile from the top. It's just, it's great, like 80s monster cheese. So you can put your hand in there, and here's the mechanism to work the eyes. The mouth is simply her hand. Oh, I am Vladd. No. Yeah, it's a little hard with this being so close, but oh, I am Vladd. I am Vladd. Using the mechanism, his eyes will work individually. Oh, they're like lizard eyes. You do them together. Do you have? Like I said, it's a little hard to do this. It can be. We're gonna pull this aside here. And we're gonna see the rest of the room. So he can be ejected. And if we want to close an eye, there's a mechanism in here to make him wink. And a little bit of practice. You can be like me. Yes. He's got a wobbly eye. My hands are pretty big, but yeah. So, let's swing him around. That's Vladd the Boglin. His eyes will glow. I'm actually going to pause the video for a second. Get my black light. Okay, I got the black light now. Let's turn out all my lights in my box, my light box. And let's charge those eyes. Oh, well, as you see, he's all black light reactive. Even if that paint is kind of wearing off. I don't like that. Oh well. Add a little bit of charm to the toy. But as we see, these eyes should be glowing in the dark. Yeah, they glow a little bit. I mean, it's hard because the camera's going to adjust to the light. Put the light back on now. I mean, other than the paint, I'm happy with him. It's hefty. And basically, I got this set for retail. Usually, it costs double. That's why I'm not going to really... That's why I'm not really going to be upset about this. So to put all this back in here, everything needs to stay in. Because, like, this is the Boglins' home. Let's just read this. Recently discovered in the No Boglins, the bad Boglins emerge at night to feed on poor defenses Boglins, who are just trying to get a decent night's sleep. Resting comfortably on a goose hummock. They are always sleeping with one eye open, so they can swiftly jump into the bog water at a moment's notice. The Bat Boglins are on a constant watch for the unsuspecting Boglin, whom they scoop up, drain him of some blood, and toss him back into the water as they let out a horrible shriek of laughter. Is it any wonder why the Boglins are so full of nervous energy and can never sit still? So, apparently the Boglins are so weird because they're afraid of the flying Boglins. Oh. And this is the only... It's great. So to put this guy back in here, we're just gonna... Vladd, we'll get you back in here. Somehow. He'll come out. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'll put him in off screen. Everything's being saved, like I said. This is one of the few boxes I'm going to save because it is the Boglins' home. And not feel bad to have them without a home. So this is... Yeah. Vladd the Boglin. And he's in what's in today's box. I'd like to thank you for watching at this time. Please hit like and subscribe if you are still watching this. I have so many Boglins I have to show them, and I'll be introducing Loki to Vlad. Loki has wings. Vlad has wings at some point soon. So, once more, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.